Howdy everyone. Okay, so I do apologize for the background noise. It's always when I click record, everyone starts talking so loud and go boisterous basically. So I do apologize. But nonetheless, welcome to part 5. No, is it part 5? Is it part 5? I don't know. Let me just check. Wait, part 3? Wasn't it part... Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Part 3, but part 5 of making the compilation. But part 3 of the thumbnail making. Now, yesterday I was working on the thumbnails and I did not do everything. Even after the recordings, I just stopped. I was too tired to go on. Yes, I slept late, but I was still too tired to go on. So we have a couple of stuff to edit. Now I'm going to edit all of these. Since we have so little to edit, so we're just going to edit these. I'll show you how I crop them and how I add extra flair to them, if you want to call it that. Okay, so we're going to be working with all 5 images. There's so little to work with, it'll be easy, right? Hopefully OBS does not stop, because last time, or for the previous times, OBS has been shutting down and restarting on its own. It did not make any sense in the slightest, because, you know, why? Why would it shut out on its own? Now, maybe I have too many programs open, which could indicate that, but at the same time, I don't know why would it just stop recording? Wouldn't the entire program just completely just go off, you know? So I don't know. Okay. Now you see, this might take some time, but since I have 5 images, I'm gonna brush through this. Now it's taking a bit more of a long time. I don't know why. Even a couple days ago, it was pretty long. While I was trying to crop up the images separately, it took such a long time to just load. Now we're gonna do this. This is a very simple image. We then go to the next part of it. Since we cropped it up nice and smoothly. Okay, you may see some line over here. Let me go back and kind of like shove it down a bit. Okay. Okay. We go over here. Hey, what the heck is going on? Did you see that? It's a glitch. Honestly. It's a freaking glitch. I literally cropped the freaking image up. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna go back. Something isn't right. Why isn't it cropping? Honestly, I don't know why it's not cropping. It's supposed to be cropped over here. What the heck? Filter. Okay. See, something is not right. It's glitching up. I do apologize. I think I'll keep this filter because it's slightly cool. It's slightly cool. I like that. I really like it. You know, now check the light. Let's add a bit more darkness to it, and we'll, you know, heighten up the color. Okay, clarity. Yep. And this is how the thumbnail sticks out. Look at that. If I do this, which is also fine, it looks very smooth, very much like light, evaporating from the face. So when we do this, it kind of, you know, darkens the shadow. It makes the bones stick out even more, if you understand what I'm talking about. So we save this, and we're good to go. 4 more to go. Oh, this is going to be a pain. If it's going to take this long, honestly, it's going to be a big pain. Okay. Okay. This one will be a bit more easy. Maybe. I don't know. I think I kind of messed up one image. I can't remember which one. I think it's this one. Just remember, I have a lot of images to edit. I think I should edit them now one time. Not, I don't know. Because you see, I'm very busy. I'm always working on books every day. Maybe I should work once a day. Because these are for videos that's gonna come out August and September. And maybe late October. Maybe goes to October. So there's no need for me to rush. And sometimes when you rush, you don't really do everything on time. You know? So maybe I should take my time this route and see how it goes. Because previously I always rushed. Okay. Now this isn't the best. Gotta creep it up just over here. To get that black bars out, I guess. I can't do anything about this black bar or this one in the middle. I spoke about the one in the middle yesterday. I spoke about this and I said how you can't really take it out because it's impossible. Good, done. Okay, we chopped that up. Maybe we can go back and clear it up even more. Okay. Okay. Slightly big, up. Okay. Oh my gosh, what happened? I did not click that. Okay, now it's slightly over there. You see the problem? Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, no black bars. Okay, maybe a slight black bar over here. Now we enhance. That's a bit too bright. Let's keep it around 70. Okay. Filters. Rogue. Oh, that looks very smooth. Icarus. Ooh, that looks beautiful, but too white. Napa. That looks good. Denim. No. That looks perfect, actually. Sunscreen. A bit too dark. Slate. I think Rogue is perfect, but you should kind of. That's just too much. You should kind of lower it down. Okay, one more to go. You see, if I took the screenshots better, you know, or cropped them at least, it would have been perfect. Too much light. Okay, color. Ooh, that's good. Okay, and boom. You see how that sticks out so beautifully? You know, like you see that how it sticks out so uniquely. Like, look at that. Okay, look, it's over here. Boom. Look at that. Look at that face. Look at that. Look at that. It sticks out so wonderfully. And this is what I have to do for most of the images. Because you want it to stick out. So you have to sometimes push it right forward. Or sometimes if you want it to be smooth, you just push it right back. They look very good when it's basically like a lot of shadow all over. Because it sticks out more. That's the most important part. If the image sticks out more. Now this one is going to be more interesting, okay? There's actually arrows in this one. Well, there's arrows in this one too, but you know what I'm talking about. Then we're going to have this long one, and then we're going to have that one. It's kind of fun, but the reason why I say it's fun is because I don't have that many images to go through right now. I think I'll edit slowly but surely. I think that's the best way to go about things, because I'll be stuck here forever, you know? Maybe if I do it slowly. Let's just see how this works, because I'm normally used to making everything in one go. Edit all the videos, okay, I've done that. I also, make all the thumbnails in one time, or screenshot everything one day, the next day I edit everything. That sounds interesting, but not the best in my opinion, Okay, we have to crop this up. Let the option load. It's taking so long to freaking load. Thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna do this. Okay, that's good enough. Now this is the first time I believe I've actually used like like screenshots from what you call it, WhatsApp, I guess. It's not really WhatsApp. I'm guessing it's a filter because I've seen someone else use that type of edit before. I'm guessing it's a filter. Let's see if we can enhance it. Okay, should we do this? Okay, I'm sorry about the talking. I'm so sorry. Okay, it does look a bit too pale. That looks... Okay, that's perfect, Okay, now we choose... I'm sorry about the noise. I honestly apologize. That looks okay. Vanilla. Oh, that's black and white. Denim. Oh, no. That looks actually good, but the problem with that is it's too brown. It's too brown. If there was like a way to make it perfect, but I'll take it. Let's see if it'll work. If it's an ass, nope. Maybe we can just change the filter's intensity. Okay, I think I should keep it like this, just for one style, basically, for one style of one thumbnail, or maybe a couple of them. Nope. Okay, let's add a couple of lights. Too much color. Oh, that's less color. Okay, let's add a bit more color. Clarity. Ooh. That's way too smooth. Okay, that's way too dark. I mean, way too light. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, I'm sorry about that background. I have to keep apologizing because I don't know how good this microphone is. I don't know how good it is. We couldn't save that one. What do you mean you couldn't save that one? This happened yesterday as well when I was trying to screenshot. No, not yesterday, the other day. I was trying to screenshot stuff. It did not save. Doesn't make sense for images not to save. Okay, it finally saved. Sometimes you have to go back, change a couple of settings, and then process. Close you because I already have the image saved. Okay, I think there's 2 more to go, if I'm not mistaken. 2 more or... Yep, 2 more to go. Now this is gonna be a long one. Ooh, this is gonna be a fun one. I really like this one. Mostly because of its size. Mostly because of the gigantic size. There's literally like 6 images, I guess, on this. You know, I don't think most of it will fit in the thumbnail. I feel like it's gonna be cropped tremendously. So you're gonna see a small portion of the 5th image sticking out in the thumbnail. Which is unfortunate because it looks pretty cool. You know, and thumbnail, you only need a certain size. You can't really have everything in it. Okay, there we go. Now this is a very long one because, you know, I kept adding so many images. Okay, but I like this one. You know, you get to see so much nice stuff. Okay, so we're gonna do this over here. Okay, and okay, done. We're done. We're done. Okay, no, we're not done. We have a lot more to do. And answering doesn't really do that much. Oh, it kinda, okay, it does. It kind of sharpens the image in some way. Ooh, that's good. I like that. I like that. I really like that because it makes the face pop out even more. I like it. I like that. Napa, oh, that's okay. Arctic is way too blue. You know, not really a big fan of like a lot of blue stuff. You know. Okay. 1 more to go, and then we're done. Light. Okay, let's just leave it a bit dark and we'll add a lot more color. Clarity. Oh, that's perfect. You see the lights. You see the light shine through. You see the light burnish through. You know, it's like an aura growing and glowing. Perfect. Perfect. Kind of doubt the image is gonna fit. So. Imagine editing this image so well and then all of a sudden YouTube won't allow it. I kind of doubt YouTube won't allow it. I feel like they will, but they're gonna crop it out. Yeah. Okay. 1 more to go and then we're done. Now this is gonna be a cool one, I guess. I think this was a cool one, in fact, if I can remember correctly. It's a very naughty one. A very, very scantily one. You know, I don't know what YouTube will do if I have too many scantily thumbnails. Back in the day of 2014 and 2015, you know, that was kind of allowed. You know, you could have like cleavages and stuff like that. It was mostly used for clickbait. It kind of died down. Not many people use that anymore because it doesn't really get as much views as like slime or like bright colors or showing funny faces in thumbnails or whatever. You know, it's kind of crazy how things devolve. I call it devolving because it doesn't make sense, okay? What type of thumbnails we have now doesn't make sense. Now you see the problem with this image is this one over here. Now I took a screenshot because she was moving way too fast. I'm not even joking. When sometimes they move way too fast, it's hard to get a perfect screenshot. Like look over here, look on this end. You can slightly see it was moving. You know, like you can slightly see it was moving. And look, like you can see how fast it was moving basically, if you can't see it so clearly. What I'm trying to say is that sometimes you'll make a mistake. Okay, what type of filter? Napa actually looks pretty cool in this one. Ooh, that's perfect. I like that one. I like it. That looks perfect too. That looks okay. Sahara, that looks okay. That looks meh. That's no. That's perfect. Sunscreen. A bit too much, I guess. Maybe a bit more. Okay. Light. I think it does work pretty well, if you think about it. It does work pretty well. You know, I'm gonna keep this one. I don't know if it's gonna be that good, but since we have like clickbait, well, not really clickbait, because it's in the video. It's literally in the video. You know, someone's shaking their butt. It's in the video. I think so. I hope so. Because then I made a big mistake. You know, because the way I numbered the screenshots was so difficult to remember. You know, I hope I did not make a mistake. Let's just recheck the images. Okay, it was in. Okay, no, wrong one. Done for new. They have to be together. Okay, let's just. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I'm also working on this video over here as well. I can't play full, but it's gonna be a separate compilation of just them dancing. But I think that might be a bit too far, don't you think so? I don't really post these videos individually, I always post them in a compilation. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a 1-hour compilation will be good. But I feel like that kind of sucks because then it's just, you know, I want to post more content rather than not posting content at all. But which is better, one big video or a couple of minuscule videos? I don't know. Let's check my YouTube studio and let's see if YouTube will allow me this time. I didn't even click a thing. Okay. YouTube. Okay. So this was a very short one because obviously there's not much edits to go around for stuff like this, so it's totally fine. You know, it's totally fine. I'm not gonna go that far, you know, because I already edited whatever I did yesterday, so, you know. I think that's basically it. Then I have to post the video and then I have to edit it, and the song part is gonna be a fun experience. That's something for sure. You know, if you don't know, there's a bunch of songs and I need to edit them at least. I need to edit them. Maybe we can edit at least one now, because I have a bunch of videos for July, you know, for this month, which I never edited most of them. I kind of doubt I edited most of them. Plus we have new songs, so yeah, that's gonna be fun, right? Let me just pop this open. Okay, can you hear the audio? I'm sure you can hear the audio. But I'm gonna grab my headphones just in case, because it's gonna be pretty loud. Possibly. Okay. Okay. Ah, never mind. Never mind, okay? Gotta verify this and that. Next time I'll make sure it's verified before anything else. But previously I've used my my studio and there was no message. I think because it notices that I'm live streaming, so maybe it doesn't really want to show that much. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, but you know, there's a way of editing music on it, on this specifically. What should we do now? We have a lot of time. We have a lot of time. It's just 20 minutes in this live stream. Okay, let's just look up some stuff. Let's just look up some stuff, you know? Let's just make it a light video. Let's check my channel out. Let's check my channel out and see. Okay. Maybe I should do a political test. Nah, not in this video. This is something totally different. Let's look at light-hearted stuff instead. Like my channel, which is very light-hearted, okay? Speaking of light-hearted, I'm hungry. I just ate a sausage roll, and I'm still hungry. Okay, so as you can see, we have my previous video. These ones don't really make as much views, so I don't really expect them to. We have this one. Now I expected this to get a lot more views because it's a bit of a short video. I don't know. Like, I really want these to get a bit more views, but it's fine if they don't get that much views. Like look at this one. This one got 114 views. It has nothing to do with TG stuff, okay? Nothing at all. 15. I really wish this one got, like, more, to be fair. Mostly because it's like 4 minutes. It's so long. I don't know if this is age restricted. If they get age restricted, they don't get much views. What else? We have this one has 35 views. Kind of cool, you know? We have 42. Why is that? Oh, never mind. I have no idea why it's both places. I don't know why. Okay, we have this one. We have this one. Okay, what's going on? What's up with the misplacement? I don't know. 84 views, that's good. But that's a month ago. This one has 110, you know? 139, 62. I think I have to keep titling it male to female, but not all of these are male to female. I mean, I know they are, but you need to know what I'm talking about. They're not really compilations of that content. You know, maybe I should keep titling them male to female, trans women or something. You know, so people get to know what I'm talking about. 674 views. Holy crap, that's a lot of views. And she is pretty popular, so a lot of people would search for her, obviously. Oh, remember this? Remember these videos I was doing a couple days ago, a couple months ago, actually. What am I talking about? I haven't really done a lot of other types of videos. Book update, 69 views. It's been a long time since I've done a book update. I need to do a book update. Okay. Okay, this image itself, YouTube cropped it up because I know there was more parts to it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they have not cropped it up. I don't know. But this one has 114 views. That's a lot compared to anything else. Okay. Only 2 likes. I hope there's no dislikes. I really hope so. I can't even see it over here. I don't even know how you check it out. You know, I know in YouTube Studio, but I can't access it right now because I'm live streaming. No comments over here. That's the thing. No comments. So besides 4. So yeah, this was taken like this was edited 28th. So now the game is out. Everyone knows how the final boss looks. What the final boss looks like. Okay, let's talk about Monster Hunter 6. You may be thinking, Monster Hunter 6. If you don't know, Monster Hunter World was Monster Hunter 5. And obviously, that's pretty cool. Now, I made a post. I made a post couple years ago. No, last year. I made a post. I made this post, and I don't think many people saw it. Nope. No, I don't think anyone saw it. This is on Geeks and Gamers, everybody. geeksandgamers.com. Okay? So let's read it. Okay? So, yeah. Let's check up some other stuff. This is their website. It's still going well and proud. That's good. That's really good. Today's top stories. Latest video games. Gals encounter with online gaming. Minions destroy Lightyear. Yes, guys. Yes, minions. Minions. Okay. We are talking about minions. The yellow little things are better. Doing better than Lightyear. Okay. I'm just saying it's kind of crazy, but since Minions is so popular, it proves that, you know what? Honestly, yeah. Lightyear is getting destroyed. It's crazy. It really is crazy because the thing about Lightyear is that, when it was out, it was very interesting to see they making something like this. And then I totally forgot about it. Then they dropped another trailer. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this. And then all of a sudden, Florida, Ron DeSantis decides to actually, do something about the grooming problem in schools, and Disney decides to support them, and then Bob Chapek with the CEO, and then all of a sudden, people got pissed about that, and then they decided to go against their first statements, and they decided to get political. They literally said, we're gonna fight political stuff, and it's like, excuse me, Disney. Come on, you entertainment, shut the hell up. And then, you know what happened? You know what happened after that? This kiss, there was a gay kiss in Lightyear. Now, it's political. A lot of people say it's not political, it's just a kiss. It is political. The reason why they brought this kiss back, because this kiss was not supposed to be in the final edit. The kiss was not there whatsoever. The kiss was totally gone for the final edit. They decided to bring it back. They decided to bring it back because of Ron DeSantis. Because they do not like Ron DeSantis. So they brought it back. So it is political. It's a political move. Regardless, whatever you think of the kiss, it's still a political move. Okay. Tim Allen, the original voice for Buzz Lightyear, it has nothing to do with the first movies. And that's true. That's true. Okay. Chris Evans, I have no idea about him. I don't watch his movies. I don't know that much about him. The only thing I know about him is that he only whines on Twitter all the time. That's all I know about him. Okay. What I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, that kiss is political. It's not a debate of whether it's okay or not. Some people will have that debate, yes, okay, fine. But I'm telling you, that's political. That's literally political. That is political. You know, because it was a political jab against Ron DeSantis, trying to make him seem like a bad person when in reality he wants to protect children. You know, honestly, uh, I remember I posted a couple of memes over here on this forum a couple years ago, or maybe was it last year? I can't remember. Dog memes, Star Wars. Okay, everybody. Okay, so but no spoilers. For the past few years, I realized that a lot of people take spoilers so seriously. We have manga, comics, books, anime, uh, general discussions. Honestly, I really like what these people are doing, because obviously they are doing something so cool. Oh, non-woke game dev team. This is interesting, as someone who wants to make games and write books and all the other type of stuff. I really, really, really want to work on myself and have a couple of like-minded people. Not because I'm just a bigot and I can't understand other people's views. Oh, I understand other people's views, but do they understand my views? For the past few years, people have been going crazy over political differences. They treat other people with slight different political opinions like monsters. So why or not can't we form our own team and build our own crafts and stuff like that? Okay, wokeness in gaming is nothing new. It's been going on since 2013, and this is where gaming kind of fell off. You know, there was this Gamergate lies and all these other crazy gates popping up here and there, and at the end of the day, you need to understand that you need to understand that many people who got into the gaming scene made the best of the best games. Many of them are crazy woke people. Okay, many of these companies are woke companies. Okay, that Spider-Man company, I mean, what's Insomniac Games working on the latest Spider-Man game? Guess what? Guess what? They're woke as crap. They're donating to abortion clinics and stuff like that, abortion centers, organizations and stuff like that. Okay, I'm just saying. What else? Ubisoft. Okay, even Xbox, PlayStation. Like all these companies are getting so woke, and I do believe some of them are hiding behind the wokeness, because some of them are hiding behind the wokeness. Like if you use the example by Blizzard, they are hiding behind the wokeness, because remember what happened to Blizzard? I don't know the full story, but a lot of crazy allegations came up, and this was a woke company. They paraded themselves as a woke company, and look what happened. Look what happened. At the end of the day, you can hide all day long by wokeness. It'll still come after you. Truth will come after you. You know. But it seems no one is interested in letting go of the woke infested industry and create our own games for change. I'm interested. I'm interested, you know? And that's the thing as well. I always tell people to support small creators. Yes, you should support small creators, like comic book creators and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, giving these big corporates too much money, it's a bad thing, So support the little guys, the guys that seem close to you, or the non-woke guys, basically. I've been working in the game industry for 14 years as a 3D artist and programmer. It seems that at current day there is absolutely no team, even indie, that is not afraid to stand up against the woke. No one is interested in anti-woke game production either. Not sure if these teams are so buried I cannot find them or they simply don't exist. I wish I could respond, but I'm not signed in. I think the problem is many things. Yeah, it's controlled by a few companies, So the first time someone makes something anti-woke and it makes millions, that's what I want to do. I want to make a lot of anti-woke games and stories, The problem is that every normal venue will cancel them. They always tell us, oh, there's a little fruit fly on my screen, literally on the screen. Okay, now it's flew away. Anyways, they always tell us, don't like it, go make your own. Well, people did that. And then they did everything they could to cancel and or shut that down. Do you see the problem? Do you see the problem? Okay, listen very carefully. When they tell us to make our own stuff, I've even seen it recently with people, in live streams talking about Rings of Power. Rings of Power, I'm sure you may have seen the trailer. A million dislikes. Compared to like 100 and something thousand likes. Not everyone is liking the trailer. Not everyone's liking Rings of Power. A lot of people are rancoring it. Okay, I'm not going to dive into that argument. But what I'm trying to say is that I saw a comment from a live stream of someone who said, if you don't like the Rings of Power, you should make your own stuff. Make your own version of whatever. And it really proves the point that these people who never worked on anything before, once they take something that doesn't belong to them, they own it forever. They grew up on it forever, okay? And they will not let go of it. They believe they made it. They believe they're part of it. They did not make it. The person who made that comment did not make Lord of the Rings. J.R.R. Tolkien did. And that guy, if he was alive today, you know what? They'll be canceling him all over on social media if he was alive today. Okay? They literally rancor him. Many people are rancoring him because they believe that since he was born in the past, he holds bad views, or because it wasn't woke enough. His story was not woke enough. That's why things must change to fit the modern audience, the normie audience. It really sucks. And here's the thing as well. What I was trying to say, when you see people say that, just make your own stuff, it's impossible. It is possible to make your own ideas. I'm not saying it's impossible to do that. It's impossible to get your ideas out there on certain platforms, because once they find out you differ with anything, maybe a slight opinion, they come after you with pitchforks, okay, and tiki torches. They come after you, and they are wild people, okay? They don't want you to have a platform. They want you out. There's plenty of examples of this. I can't remember the previous example, the recent example. They just they came after someone and wanted them completely out. That's just how crazy it is right now. These people, which many companies get panded to, don't realize that they are digging their own grave. They are inviting in enemies that will go after them for a small change, or for a small different idea. Trust me, things are going to be very difficult, Servers were cancelled, Twitter cancelled, advertised blacked out, banking denied. Exactly! That's the most craziest part about this, is banking gets denied. Your bank accounts will get denied, It literally happened with, what's it called? MasterCard, political dissidents going after them. It's crazy. Utter and complete discrimination, blatant bias. But they will always get the way because they control all the large corporations. A lot of right-wingers think, oh, the companies on their side. No, many companies, majority of companies around the world are against you. Okay? For the past few years, the conservatives focus too much on companies. Once again, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's good to make your own companies, small businesses to grow. And, it's good that people get to make a lot of things with little money. It's good. It's good that the economy can grow. Nothing wrong with a growing economy. But the problem is, many of these corporations rancor people like us. They don't want us inside. Look at Alex. What is it called? Alex? Alex? I can't remember. Alex. What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? That bank? I'm completely forgot. I think it was called L something. Let me just check YouTube. Because I saw a video on that. A couple of videos and I forgot the name. There was this bank, okay, that posted something about, what do you call it? Pronouns. And basically, they also responded with, if you don't like it, move your bank away. Move to a different bank. And people did that. People actually did that. People took their savings and moved away. And that takes a lot of paperwork to do. So I'm just saying, people were really pissed off at this. The bank lost millions. Okay. Let me find the freaking company name. I forgot. I completely forgot the name. Honestly, how can I be that stupid? I guess I am that stupid, obviously. Okay, he made a video on this, so let me check it out. Halifax. Okay, Halifax. This is by far the most expensive get woke, go broke ever. Okay? Ever. Halifax boycott over pronoun badges at bank. Honestly, it's so funny. Halifax, okay? Halifax. Now basically they posted a tweet, and then they posted a second tweet. The first one was about pronouns and the second one was about, telling people to F off, basically. Okay, I'm just saying, at the end of the day, it's very difficult to get into entertainment business, Sure, it'd be great to have non-woke devs and game devs without nonsense check marks and one-sided genders injected, but you have to go to Japan to get that nowadays. And they're coming after those Japanese games. Okay, I'll continue this argument later, but let me go and check the Halifax. This is crazy, honestly. Look at that flag. You have the race. It's so crazy how they even made race part of the pride flag now. It has nothing to do with XYZ anymore. It's just not even that good anymore. Where are they? Where's that tweet? Where is that tweet? Oh my gosh. Pronouns matter. Tisk, my friend. Tisk. I'm just trying to show you the tweet, okay? And then they had a different response. I think they deleted the other tweet. Pronouns matter. It's a people thing. No, it's not. I don't care if you call me whatever. Hilarious how pressed people are in the comments. It's 2022. Bounce your asses back in storage and do us all a favor. Could you please just concentrate on being a banger? Stop trying to ride a gravy train. Once again, I think this person over here is a woke person, maybe. I don't know. Once again, a lot of normies may think that, oh, just accept the pronouns. No, it's a political thing, okay? Once again, Once again, it has nothing to do with all this crazy stuff of respecting people. It's just rudeness. That's what it is, you know. Okay, they have not deleted the tweet. No. Oh, maybe they have. I don't know. Pronouns matter to people. It's just kind of crazy to see this. This is how things fell off, you know. And it's crazy to see the far left defend major corporations now, you know. Oh my gosh, you can't really see a lot of tweets without logging in. I found a little solution. Gotta press this button over here. Done. But it'll pop up again. Going on Twitter is more toxic than any nuclear waste. Look at this, you know? You get a lot of woke other tweets popping up here and there. I don't get it. If I was interested in your pronouns, how would I ever get used to them in the conversation with you? Once again, we want to create a safe and accepting environment. The conversation around gender identity. You are running a bank. You just care about the money. That's it. You don't talk about this and that. I'm no longer. I no longer visit my local branch. Okay. What if Aleph? Okay, I think this is the one. This is the tweet that kind of got things. So do you know what a woman is? Yeah, what is a woman? Nationwide will give you up to. I don't even know what this is. I'm just saying how crazy it is. To see this, you know. Then we have a bunch of people saying, you know, this and that stuff. You know, the woke mob keeps coming and saying this and that. Once again, going on Twitter is like shooting yourself in the foot. No, it's shooting yourself in the foot is more comfortable. Okay. And look, we have a lot of woke people like this saying, you know, a lot of people are frothing over this. It's like, no, you don't understand. You don't understand that this is really ridiculous, you know. Gender's mental disorders. They lost a lot of money, and it's crazy. It really is crazy. I was as far as okay. Account to be closed. Then people say, why though? It has nothing to do with you. It literally creates an inclusive environment for anyone transgender. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You're in charge of money. Can you just talk about the money, okay? And this is what I'm trying to point out. Banks as well getting woke. All these things getting woke. It's like that meme from what's that place called? Babylon Bee? I forgot about that. They made a funny article talking about how conservatives would have to go back to living in a cave with a my pillow. With a pillow for my pillow. I know, because everything is gonna get so woke, we're not gonna have anything fun anymore. Going back to the woke nonsense with video games, sure, it will be great to have non-woke game devs, okay? But you'll have to go to Japan to get it nowadays. They are coming for Japanese games. I miss the days when I could play a scantily clad powerful female and not be sick of woman good and man bad storylines with censored clothing and identity politics. I miss when women being sexy wasn't a crime. I really could give a shit of what someone else thinks of me enjoying half-naked females in games. It's called entertainment. Didn't they say something very similar? Don't like it, don't play it? Well, it didn't like it, didn't play it. but thought to ruin it for everyone and shut it down all anyway. How tolerant and diverse of them. Once again, I want to point out something pretty important. They're hypocrites. And that doesn't matter. They don't care if they always trip on their feet over and over. They just want to be perfect all the time. You know? That's the thing. That's the thing. Hypocrisy for them is totally fine, you know? I'm in the business of just doing that. On the indie levels, this works as well. Okay, that's good. Capcom was threatened that if they don't censor various aspects of Street Fighter V's, various outlets will refuse to cover the game entirely. And that's another problem as well. Games need to stop being for games journalists. Many of these journalists, not everyone, but many of them are really hateful. This is not me saying this. Read what they say online. Look at what they say. Look at all the conversations they have. They are only about politics. They are far left people, basically. Okay? They don't care about anything else. You know? The fact that they even told Capcom this really surprises me. Because many of these people, these game journalists, the fact that they complain about doing the smallest things in video games really sucks. Because that's their job, to write reviews on video games. Okay? That's it. This extends to sponsorships for events as well. Once again, if a reviewer told me this, if a reviewer told me this, or if a journalist told me this about my games, I wouldn't even give them anything. Okay? Not like I'm going to give these gaming journalists free copies. I'm not going to do that, obviously. But if I was, I would completely tell them to F off. You know why? Because they have no right to tell this to you. They are game journalists. Play the game for what it is. Maybe you can talk about different mechanics and how it could have been. But don't try and say, oh, well, if you make it like this and I'm not going to review it. Don't do that. You know? This extends to sponsorships for events as well. Okay, there's shadow banning on YouTube. Reason why indie games no longer get significant views on their trailers. The problem is also that position of gaming. Okay. At best, you'll have some right-wing celebrities like Ben Shapiro's or so plugging it. Only their audience isn't gamers, and that's the thing as well. Many on the right, the old right, I'm not talking about the young right, I'm talking about the old right, they are not gamers. That's not a bad thing, you know, but it's just that they're not interested in video games, you know, so you can't really force people to get into video games if they don't want to, okay? The woke mafia is well connected. Exactly. They don't just hit you in the US, they hit you worldwide. Once again, we have to form something, okay? People have to form something. Fight back. Create a parallel, what do you call it? Economy. Because there's no need to have stuff like this anymore. You know, enough simping for these major corporations. Done. Done and dusted, okay? But I really like the idea of non-woke people coming together. That's good. That's a good concept. I really wish I can hire a couple of them. I really wish I can. But then obviously it's like, where do I find them? Where do I find them? I have to like dig a hole to find them. I know of one voice actress who I know is non-woke. She'll help. But if you obviously pay her, obviously. But like the rest you have to keep finding, you know. Okay, I'm just saying it's gonna be very difficult. Anyways, once again, I think the best way to sell your video games, if you are a non-woke company, is to do the following. Don't brand yourself as woke or whatever. Do not do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't give these journalists free copies. Don't do that. Do not even give them a free copy. Because if you see the way they treat other companies, they just want free things, you know. They're very lazy to even review a couple of games, even though it's their freaking job to sit at home and review games. That's not the hardest thing to do in the world. Okay, come on, let's be real. There are people out there breaking their backs every day, you know, doing heavy lifting work. These people are just sitting in front of the screen and playing games, okay? What, you may contract a migraine or two, that's it? but you still sit at home. You still get to play games. That's the fun part about your job. Don't tell me that that's difficult, okay? These gaming journalists are too focused on their own political side to do anything else, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. So, let's be real. Don't give them free copies. Ignore them completely. And focus on maybe giving a couple of small creators free copies here and there. Maybe not. I don't know. I won't really do that, to be fair, because I think that feels more of like buying someone off, or sponsoring them. So I don't really feel that's the best way to do it. But nonetheless, uh, I'm just trying to say that gaming companies, some of them, especially in Japan, need to stop pandering to the woke. Stop even censoring your stuff. Because just remember what these people say, tell us all the time. Don't like it, don't buy it. Simple as that. Tell it straight to their faces, you know? But then that's wrong to say it, obviously. Those are cursed words. Once again, when people say that, those are cursed words. Many of your games do fail if you say that. So in other words, just keep walking forward. Don't look left and right, just keep walking forward, you know? People can be standing on both sides, screaming at you, encircling you. You keep moving forward and do what you want to do. Why is that so hard to do these days? Many companies now have to bend over to these bastards, and all of a sudden, what? They lose a lot of revenue, because they keep bending to these people. Anyways, sorry about that little rant. I know this video was gonna be more lighthearted, but honestly, just speaking about what's going on right now to make games, it's very difficult. The entire industry, the major corporations are not on your side. Maybe a couple of them are, but that's a handful compared to millions of them. Anyways, have a fantastic Sunday. Sorry about the